Hi, this is Andrew Davey with Nevada Forward, and we're back with Joe Merlino. Thanks for joining us again. So, quite a bit has happened in the past 2.5 months. On one end, Trumpcare went down in Congress late in July, but now it looks like Republican senators are trying again, including this time Senator Heller with the Graham Cassidy proposal. What do you think of that?
Well, it's sort of like a roller coaster ride, right? One day it's gone, and then next day it just comes back with a vengeance. It just seems like all they're doing is repackaging the same package of dirt and handing it to us with a new bow on it. Someone said recently to me. So what I think is just that it's absolutely terrible that the way people are feeling very insecure right now about their health insurance, whether they're on Medicaid or the ACA. And even people that have company-sponsored insurance could easily have some of those expansions that the ACA gave, such as covering pre-existing conditions and no lifetime limits on coverage. Those could be ripped away as well. So I think that it's important that we keep fighting it and keep pushing to expand and assist the ACA in doing exactly what it was intended to do, along with Medicaid, which is to help insure more people, not less.
So what particularly concerns you about this proposal? After all, Senator Heller's name is now on it, and back in June, when he was standing next to Governor Sandoval, he promised he'd only support something that wouldn't harm Nevadans, wouldn't take health insurance away from Nevadans.
Senator Heller has a history of saying one thing and doing another, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. If this bill were to go through, these block grants would not account for any expansions to Medicaid. They wouldn't even guarantee that this money would go towards health insurance of any kind. So by pushing this bill, really all they're trying to do is set up so that they can get their tax cuts that they want for the millionaires and billionaires who don't need this kind of health insurance. This insurance, Medicaid and the ACA, especially Medicaid, is for people that are, have been kicked down, like myself, when I was down. And it's to be there for people so that they're not worried about how they're going to pay for their medical treatment. When I had cancer, the last thing I wanted to think about was, where am I going to get the money to pay for this? And when I was out of work, I didn't really have a dime to my name. So what Senator Heller is doing is making people feel more and more insecure about this. And frankly, people are going to die if this goes through.
We've talked previously about your story about what you've gone through in recent years. How are you concerned about how this could affect you, and how this could affect Nevadans who are going through a similar experience?
Well, here's the problem. Right now, I'm back at work, thanks to Medicaid for giving me that ability to get access to health care. I'm back to work. I do now have company-sponsored insurance. However, at any moment, that could change. Just like anybody else. You could be at work one day and have that insurance, and then bam, something hits you, you're out of work for a period of time, you have no more insurance. Where are you going to turn? Right now, it's the Medicaid expansion that is helping so many, especially in Nevada, hundreds of thousands of people. And that could be anybody's problem at any moment. So if you take this away, if this gets taken away, it could actually affect me, because if I wind up going out again because of cancer again or any other reason, I'm going to have no access to actual medical care. And it's going to be the same for hundreds of thousands of Nevadans.
Yeah. Well, finally, as of now, congressional Republicans have about 17 days to pass this bill if they are serious about passing some version of Trumpcare. But, in addition to that, we've seen what President Trump occasionally puts on Twitter, We've seen these statements from the White House about things they do to undermine the current law. So what would you like to see from Congress and the White House going forward in terms of, one, making sure the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, actually works, and two, if there are changes, what kind of changes they should be considering?
Healthcare is complicated. Who knew?
Yeah.
First of all, let's be real. Donald Trump cares about no one but Donald Trump. He can be your friend one day because you said something nice to him, and then he's dogging you the next day and slamming you on Twitter. So Republicans, I want you to remember that, okay? Let's just put that out there. As far as changes, there are things that can be done to strengthen the exchanges, for sure. And that's what I would like to see done. Eventually, I would like to see Medicare for all. I think that would be the end all, really. We're the only civilized nation, just about, that does not have a system whereby everybody is covered.
Something along the lines of what Senator Bernie Sanders is introducing this week.
Exactly. Senator Bernie Sanders and others that are promoting that bill. I think that's a fantastic way. You've got to fight the fire with the fire. And right now, you've got people wanting to just decimate our health care, and it's actually going to increase costs if we do that. We pay the most for medical care, and yet we think we have the best system in the world, and we don't. So what I think needs to happen is move towards this Medicare for all, but in the meantime, shore up the ACA. Let the insurance companies feel that, that we're behind them, so that the prices can go down in the meantime, and then work on Medicare for all.